Hello everybody and welcome to the Money Man. Now, this is the second video in a three-part series that I am doing on the current generation of Hong Kong banknotes. And I'm doing this in anticipation of the completion of the staggered release of new generation Hong Kong banknotes, which we're in the process of now. So, I thought it'd be cool to feature these notes because soon they're going to be the old series of banknotes. So, in this video we're going to look at the HSBC series, and we're going to start off with the lowest denomination, which is the 20 Hong Kong dollar note. Now, HSBC stands for Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, and you can see with the added word of limited, it's right across the top there. And you can see just left of centre the note is dominated by this iconic image of HSBC, which is the HSBC lion. And if you actually go to Hsbc Headquarters, which is this building here, you find it on Hong Kong Island. There are two large statues of the HSBC lions situated right in front of the building. So it's a very well-known image of HSBC. And you can see that we've also got it in this reflective security feature right here, which is really, really nice. Now, the watermark for this banknote is the same as the Bank of China ones, and it's the Bauhinia flower, which is the symbol of Hong Kong that was adopted after 1997 when Hong Kong became a special administrative region of the People's Republic of China. You can see at the bottom corner here we've got Braille for the visually impaired, just like on the Bank of China notes, and there are lots of small different sort of designs and patterns that you will see. They're very subtle, but they do change between the different banknotes. However, to the untrained eye, the front of all the banknotes in this series look pretty much the same, apart from the denomination and the colour scheme. Now, if we spin it around and look at the back, I really like this series of banknotes because you've got some really good depictions of the culture of Hong Kong. And what we have here is actually some children playing with some lanterns during Mid-Autumn Festival, which is a really nice time of year here in Hong Kong. So yeah, that's the 20 Hong Kong dollar note. Now, let's have a look at the next one, which is the 50 Hong Kong dollar note. And you can see it, the colour schemes for the different denominations are the same no matter what the issuing bank is. So all the $50 notes in Hong Kong are green, all the $100 notes in Hong Kong are red. It doesn't matter which bank issues them. They all carry the same colour schemes for each denomination. So you can see that the features are pretty much the same on the front of the 50, but we've got some small subtle changes to the patterns. And what I will do is show you very slightly. You can see that we've got that watermark, that Bauhinia flower right there. So if we spin it around and look at the back, we've got the Spring Lantern Festival, which is really, really nice because I really like these sort of images here. You can see there's sort of some prayer sticks right here and some beautiful lanterns. Really, really like the reverse of this series of banknotes. So that's the 50. Now let's move on to the 100. So you can see pretty much the same, small changes to the little patterns on the edges, but yeah, it's pretty much the same design apart from the the 100 represented. And if we spin it around and look at the back, now you can see here we've got HKSAR Establishment Day. Now what that means is Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. So this is basically the handover day when Hong Kong ceased to be a British colony and became a special administrative region of the People's Republic of China, and that's represented by the marching band. You can see that this is actually a sculpture of that flower, the Bauhinia flower, and you can see that we've got the Hong Kong flag representing the same flower on the front, and then inside each petal it's got the 5 stars of China, and then you've got the Chinese flag right here, which is raised ever so slightly higher to symbolize that China is basically the mother country. So yeah, it's quite a nice banknote. I actually really like the design of this, and they probably chose the 100 because the 100 to me seems to be the most common banknote in use in Hong Kong that I see, from cash machines or when I'm spending my money. This is the banknote that I use the most. So yeah, that's the 100. Now, by the way, that is not a commemorative note. It might look like it's it is obviously commemorating something, but it's not actually a commemorative banknote. It is just legal tender banknote. So here is the 500. And again, I've moaned about the colour scheme of these 500 notes in other videos, so I won't do that again. But pretty much the same with those small subtle changes. Spin it around and look at the back. I really like this image on the back. So this is a Lunar New Year, sometimes called Chinese New Year. And yeah, we've got the lion dance, which is a really cool thing to see. If you come to Hong Kong at Lunar New Year, you know, you'll sort of hear the sounds of drums and cymbals being played, and you might be lucky enough to see the lion dance somewhere in Hong Kong. Very, very nice tradition. So yeah, that's it. The detail on it is absolutely phenomenal. Really, really love the reverse of this banknote. Even with the colour scheme, I really love it. So yeah, now the last one is the 1,000 Hong Kong dollar note. And this is by far my most favourite banknote in all of the banknotes issued by all three banks of the current generation, and I'll show you why. So I love the colour scheme, I've said that before. The front obviously is pretty much the same as all the others, but it's the back that makes it special. This one's quite an interesting one because of the serial number. I've got the 600 and the 555s there, it's kind of nice. Spin it around, look at the back. Look at this, I love this. It's brilliant. Now, okay, ignore the left side, but the right side is fantastic. So what this is basically celebrates the Dragon Boat Festival, which is a public holiday here in Hong Kong, and they basically teams will compete in these traditional boat designs, and some of them are really, really beautifully designed boats, and you've got to be very fit and well coordinated to actually, you know, sort of race on one of these. You've got a drummer at the front who keeps the rhythm of the rowers and helps direct them, and then you've got the rowers, and they sort of paddle by thrusting the paddle straight down into the water in quick succession. Yeah, it's tough work. It's really tough work. So it's something unique to Hong Kong, and if you're a tourist, if you ever come here and you happen to hear that Dragon Boat Festival is on, definitely go see it. If you can't get down there, you can watch it on TV. They show it on TV live every year. So yeah, I really, really like this image. I don't know why, it's art in motion. That's what it is for me, and it's culture. One of the things I love about banknotes is their representations of the culture of the countries that they come from. I think that's so important. That's one of the things I really don't like about EU banknotes. The euro is just soulless to me because there's nothing culturally European about them, so it bugs me. But these I absolutely love, because I think, you know, there are many cultures around the world that are really, really fascinating, and Hong Kong culture, you know, is really fascinating. So that is the entirety of the HSBC set. Let me know what you think. If you've already seen the Bank of China video, which one do you like more? Do you like the HSBC set more? Do you like the Bank of China set more? For me, I like the HSBC set more, but it is not my favourite. It does have my favourite banknote, but overall, judging the entire set, the HSBC is not my favourite. I would say it would have to be number 2 for me, with Bank of China being number 3. So you've probably guessed that my favourite is the Standard Chartered banknote set. So keep your eyes peeled, because that is coming up next. So do go find it on my channel, but I'll link it at the end in this video as well. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments down in the comment section, like and subscribe to my channel. It's the Money Man signing out for now. Bye bye.